Hi, this is Russell Davis from esctoday.com with
A Friend in London.
Hi guys, rehearsal was really fantastic this afternoon. How did it feel for you?
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah,
very good.
It's a big stage. When you walked on, what is your initial feeling?
The first thing that caught me by surprise was that it was actually kind of small, because in Denmark,
Yeah.
the stage was really a lot bigger. But of course the arena,
of course the stage is small.
stage, yeah.
Yes, of course.
But the arena is
Yeah,
humongous.
yeah.
Have you changed the show at all from the national final in Copenhagen?
Not really. It's
No.
the clothes are a bit more edgy, and the lights will be bigger. And we still have an issue with our balls.
Is there a problem for you?
But our doctor will fix that.
Yeah.
In time
before
for
the next rehearsal.
Cool. Okay.
Exactly.
There's going to be 38,000 people watching you in the arena. Have you performed this in front of such a big audience before?
Yeah, actually we have at the Danish X Factor final before the show.
Okay.
We
Warmed up.
Yeah, warmed up for the audience.
Opened the thing.
So
Now, you know Sylvia Knight from Iceland. She sang for Iceland a few years ago.
She said what?
She sang for Iceland a few years ago, Sylvia Knight. She went, when she did a Eurovision song, she went to Japan to promote her entry, and nowhere else in Europe. And you guys have only gone to Canada. What's the story with that?
Well, we had a tour planned in Canada before we won the Danish Eurovision, and it was pretty busy because we had to do like a week of promo stuff, but we were going on tour in Canada 2 days after we won. So we had to compress all this press from 1 week into 2 days. So it was from early morning to late night, and then we've been in Canada and working on our debut album and stuff like that. So we hadn't had too much time to be able to promote ourselves.
But the good thing with Canada is there's a lot of people like second generation Europeans. So like
Yeah, we met a lot of
yeah.
people from Europe there.
Yeah, and they told us they would call their families and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
hopefully that will generate some votes.
So when is your album being released?
In September, October.
Okay.
In the
released in Canada as well as in the fall.
Yeah.
That's a very American thing or Canadian thing to say.
Well, yeah, it'll be released worldwide.
Oh, cool. So what about your Danish roots? Can you sing me maybe a Danish song?
Du holder mig vågen, vågen, i drømmen, for evigt, når jeg vågner op. Du holder mig vågen, vågner nu,
Oh, that sounds cool, but what was it?
It was Jeffrey, my man.
Jeffrey Skovgaard.
Another song from actually the Danish Melody Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
didn't win.
From this year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We competed against him.
Yeah.
But he
Beat him
didn't
at the
want.
punch line.
What?
At the finish line. We
Yeah.
beat him
Oh, yeah.
at the finish line.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel on that night when you actually announced the winners?
Imagine like 1,000 bombs in your body exploding at the same time.
Was it a bigger deal winning that than the competition you won to get the record deal, which was the
Oh
biggest?
yeah, much bigger.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
actually when
The last competition we already knew before we won it that we didn't want to sign the contract, so it was kind of like a strange thing to win because it was yay and it was but
we're not
no.
going.
Yeah.
So this one was so much bigger.
And
Because we could embrace it.
you're one of the favorites to win the competition.
How is the odds now?
Really?
I think you're about fourth favorite around that.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. Fourth
Wow.
favorite.
Shit.
That's good for the motivation.
And the odds are getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
Oh,
And also a very nice reception from the journalists who saw your performance today.
cool.
So, how do you feel?
It's
good.
we didn't knew it before. Yesterday we were in top 10.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
10 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been feeling very confident about this all the time. From the day one when we said yes to do this, we had a pretty strong feeling that we could go and win. So we just have our minds focused on doing what we need to do, and that is become number one. So it's great to hear that yeah, that what you're saying.
And your style is very British. Well, with this song, certainly. Will the rest of the album be of the same sort of Britpop?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're all of us really like British stuff. We've been listening a lot to Radiohead and the Beatles as well, and that's two of my favorite bands. So.
And especially the interesting thing about the album is the producers that we've been choosing for the album. The Canadian producer Greg Norrie, who did Sum 41 in the 90s. And then we chose another producer also from Canada. He's called Kevin Doyle, and he did the screenplay for Passion of the Christ, and he worked with
Kiss and Sinead O'Connor and
Andrea Bocelli.
Wow.
And so he's from this classical genre, and that's going to be a pretty interesting mix-up with the four of us.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Okay, guys, can I ask you to sing your song one more time for us?
Sure can.
Come on, boys, come on, girls, in this crazy, crazy world. You're the diamonds, you're the pearls. Let's make a new tomorrow today.
That's fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And finally, do you have a message for ESC Today readers?
We love you.
and vote for a friend in London, so we can come and play in your country.
So we
Yeah.
can come.
Oh.